This morning, you turned on a tap. Clean water came out. You drank some, maybe brushed your teeth. You did not think about it for even 1 second, which is, honestly, a little ungrateful, considering where that water was a few hours earlier. Because the water that arrives at a treatment plant is not water you'd want near your mouth. It's got dirt, bacteria, bits of leaf, the occasional fish with regrets. Here's why this matters. For most of human history, drinking water was a gamble. Cholera, typhoid, dysentery, whole cities got wiped out by their own water supply. Then we figured out how to clean it at scale, and life expectancy jumped. Not because of one miracle drug, because of plumbing. Plumbing is the least glamorous hero in human history. No statues, no movies, just quietly keeping billions of people alive. So how does the magic actually happen? Roughly 5 steps, none of them complicated, all of them load-bearing. Step 1. Get the water. It comes from a reservoir, a river, a lake, or from underground. First thing the plant does is run it through screens. Big metal grates. These catch the obvious stuff. Branches, litter. Whatever fell in and is now somebody's problem. Think of this as the bouncer at the door. No leaves allowed. Step 2 is the clever bit. The water still has tiny particles in it. Too small to filter, too stubborn to settle, they just hang there. So the plant adds a chemical, usually aluminium sulfate. It's called a coagulant. Here's the trick. Those tiny particles all carry a slight negative charge, so they repel each other and stay floating. The coagulant cancels that charge. Suddenly, the particles stop avoiding each other and start clumping together, like a party that finally gets going at 11 p.m. The clumps have a name, flock. The water gets gently stirred, so the flock grows bigger and heavier. Then it flows into a giant settling tank and just sits there. Gravity does the labor. The heavy flock sinks to the bottom, dragging the dirt down with it. The plant scrapes that sludge away. What's left on top is dramatically cleaner. Still not done, but we're getting there. Step 4. Filtration. The water trickles down through layers of sand, gravel, and often activated carbon. The sand catches the fine particles the tank missed. The carbon grabs the chemicals that cause bad taste and smell. By now, the water looks clear. Looks. That's the trap. Clear water can still be absolutely full of things you cannot see. Which brings us to step 5. The one that actually keeps you alive. Disinfection. The water might look clean, but it can still carry bacteria and viruses, so the plant kills them. Usually with chlorine, sometimes ozone, or ultraviolet light. Chlorine has a bonus feature. A small amount stays in the water all the way through the pipes to your house. So if anything contaminates it on the journey, the chlorine is still clocked in. That faint swimming pool smell sometimes? That's it. Working overtime? Unpaid. A few last adjustments. The plant tweaks the pH so the water doesn't corrode the pipes. Some places add fluoride for teeth. That one depends entirely on where you live and is its own argument for another day. Then the finished water gets pumped into storage and sent out to the city, to you. And that's it. Screen it, clump it, settle it, filter it, disinfect it. 5 steps between a murky reservoir and a glass so unremarkable you'll forget it the instant you finish drinking. Which is the entire point. The highest compliment you can pay a water treatment plant is to never think about one. Every single day, billions of people drink water that would have flattened their great-great-grandparents. And the system is so good that the main complaint is that it's a bit boring. So next time you fill a glass from the tap, don't toast it. That's weird, but maybe just nod. A century of engineering working flawlessly for the price of turning a handle. If you enjoyed this, subscribe. We explain the everyday stuff your brain quietly decided wasn't worth questioning. Turns out, a lot of it is.